It's here, launch day. PlayStation 5, November 12. What's the time? It's like 8, just before 8 in the morning. I think it's like 7:30. So a huge thanks to Electronic Boutique, EB. I went down there and they were open like at 7 o'clock, which they told me they would be open at 7. It's not their official opening time, but I got straight in there, got my PlayStation 5 straight away. There was no line, it was great. So first thing, box is huge. And I just checked the weight of just the box and it's 6.2 kilo, which is pretty decently heavy. The cool thing is, carry handle, which I found really convenient, because I did have to go into a shopping centre when I got this, so carting it around was quite easy. So all the normal stuff, 8K, 4K, 120 with HDR. So you will need a HDR TV to use some of the features. But let's have a look at the box. Pretty sturdy, great handle. Information on the back. Lightning speed. Breathtaking immersion, stunning games, of course. I'm super excited to open this up, so let's just do it. So cool little anchors where the handle was. Whoops, maybe it's this way. Nope. It's just a panel that comes out. Oh, cool. It's separate. This is great. So, I'll just close this up for a second while we suss out what's in the small box. So, obviously, a quick start guide, safety guide. So we have those. Box. Oh, I'm gonna leave that one. I know what that is. This open. So we have the stand. Excellent. I'm keen to try this out. So this is the stand that comes with the console, obviously. As previous consoles never had a stand with. From when we saw there it is. We can flip this around. A bolt in there so we can screw this into the base of the PlayStation 5. But we can also clip it to the side if you're going to use it sideways. HDMI cable. I'm assuming this will be 2.1. Some people, most people are not going to be able to use 2.1 for a while until they get enough a TV. Like I was saying, HDR, you'll need a HDR TV. You'll need to be able to do a lot of things. So I guess a lot of the really good stuff the PlayStation 5 is going to have is going to come in time. Power cord. Is there anything else? Ooh. Charging cable. Excellent. And it looks like, is it micro HDMI? It's a little bit different to the last one. So if you were planning on using your original charging cable, it doesn't look like that's going to work. They've changed it. Awesome. Here we go. Oh, that's decently weighty. Wow, I like that white. Excuse me. So, I'm gonna pop this away. This is the first time seeing this white, and it's not as white as I thought. There's a bit of grey. It's weighty. It's very weighty. This new DualSense. I really like these clear D-pad buttons, and it's really strange that there's no colours. It's the first time. So this is probably the most different control that Sony has done since the inception of the Sony PlayStation. Like, they've always kind of been fairly similar, and this does look similar. I really like this. That's great. Let's have a good look. It feels nice and grippy. There's like texture through this. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's texture through. So that feels like it's gonna be great for long gaming sessions. I'm gonna see there's gonna be a lot of build up of gunk through here, so you're gonna have to keep your controller pretty clean where your hands are sitting. Maybe not. I'm assuming that over time though, you can see where my hand actually wraps around is where the grip, and the black bit here, it's not as grippy. But I'm hoping that in between here, between where the white and the black is, you're gonna get a build up in there, so it's gonna be important to keep that pretty clean, if you want. This is great. That feels really ergonomic. So, that was the fun bit. I'm really excited about that. Now, the really exciting bit. Whew. Let's go. Don't want to wreck the box. I keep everything as in good condition as possible. Actually, that's funny because I traded my PlayStation 4 in, and I had original box, even the original bag that the PS4 DualSense, the controller came with, and they kind of had a little bit of a giggle because of how much packing I had. It was all original packing, all of this and everything. So I keep all this away just in case, and keep all of this in really good condition. Oh, here we go. So, is the right way up? It is. We are the right way up. And again, it's not as white as I thought it would be. It's really nice. It's like a little bit of grayness to it. When you guys see this in person, finally, in person you'll see how much of that is just a nice off-white, like a tinge of grey. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And with the same kind of texture, it feels as the controller. That's actually really grippy. It's not gloss. It's not gloss. It's not really slippery and shiny. This is fantastic. I know people made fun of this when they first saw it, but I am absolute. That's going to be really nice. Let me pop that in the middle of the table and see if we can get shots. So, right here. Look at the back. If we come in, my vents, the inputs there. So what do we have? I'm assuming most people would have seen a lot of these. So we've got 2 USB, Ethernet. There's a HDMI, power port. There is, on the front, 2 USB ports with the micro as well. So we can put that micro in. It's not, is that a micro? It is. I have to look into that. So we can now look at having a few ports, because I have an external hard drive, so I'm going to be plugging that into the back. Actually, I'm going to have to read up, because I do believe that maybe the front one is a faster USB. I'm going to have to check on this. But this is stuff that we're going to find out in time. I know some of the product reviews and everything that some people have done online will say all of that, but there we go. Alright, so I nearly forgot. So what I'm going to do is put it all on the stand. I'll do both standing and I'll do it flat as well. I'll have a go at it. I'm probably going to use it lying down, but let's have a look. So I won't actually screw this in, but like we did before, screws in there. I think there's also a plug, which at the moment should be in the base of the PlayStation. There it is. Apparently that's magnetic, and it goes straight into that little cavity. So when we're looking at putting this into its stand, think that clicks there. This little tab drops nicely, but I believe, let's have a look. The way this has been engineered is this actually clips into the vents rather nicely, I believe. So when it sits there, it sits pretty flush. Does it actually clip in? That's what I want to know. I noticed a lot of videos of people saying it does, but it does fit snug. And then, of course, you put the bolt in through the bottom, and there we have it. We have our PlayStation with a stand. We don't have to buy one this time. And there's our PS5 in its standing position. Nice and easy, making sure that you do put that bolt in to hold it, because you don't want this falling over. The other one is here. So what we're going to do, I believe, should be a little mark on the back. Is it different to the top? It is. So we're looking for a whole bunch of X's, triangles, O's and squares right along the bottom. Now, I don't know if you can see that. Actually, another really cool thing I also noticed is you probably definitely can't see it in the camera, but if you get one of these, or if you can get a video on YouTube that's really high quality, on the inside of these plates is little X's, O's, squares and triangles, and they make up the texture of the plastic. So we're clipping in right here on those X's and O's, clips in nicely right there, and then our PlayStation sits on its side just like that. I should have this in the right spot. Let's have a look. This one here is a little, oh actually, did I turn it around? I didn't, there we go. So make sure that's spun back. And then we're popping it in there. I think that's going to be much better. And there's our stand for our PlayStation 5. All done. I'm about to pop this on. Where's the drive? Covered it up with the controller. Beautiful. There we go. I'm about to plug this in and give it a go. PlayStation 5.